YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Pan That Palette 2019. Yay! And I am panning something that if you watched my 2018 Pan That Palette, you will be at least somewhat familiar with. I am panning my Urban Decay Deluxe Shadow Box. I did work on some of these shades last year. I had intended to finish 2 of them and that just did not happen. We had some failures in my Pan That Palette of 2018, but we had some successes too, so it's all good overall. But yeah, so here are the shades. We have Fishnet, this bright kind of pinky purple right here that I have a good dip going in, but no pan. We have Honey, which I have a lot of pan in. I had wanted to finish this last year and it just didn't happen. We have Ransom, this kind of deeper purple shade right here that I did manage to hit pan in like I wanted. In the next row we have Graffiti, which I have a giant divot in because I used this at one point to set a liner that I was painting a while back. Now we have Zero. I am not worried about Zero. Takes me forever to use up black eyeshadows, so I would like to hit pan on it, but I'm not going to worry about finishing it. Everything else I want to finish though. And here we have Peace, which didn't have much progress at the beginning of 2018, but now I have a good chunk of pan showing, which is always awesome. And now this last row, which I have barely ever touched. So this is the row that's probably going to give me problems. I just dug my nail into one of them. Awesome, because I'm trying to move it around because it's stuck. There we go. See, first we have the shade Shag, this brown right here. We have the shade Scratch, this kind of pinker tone brown. And then we have Underground, this kind of cooler brown over here. So yeah. That is officially my Pan That palette, and as you can see, they are all shimmers. And there's not a lot of deep tones in there. We got Fishnet, we have Underground, and we technically have Zero, which like I said, all I want to do is hit pan on it. So I will be kind of supplementing this with 2 palettes. I'm not intentionally painting anything out of these 2. They are just what I'm going to keep on hand for crease shades, deepening shades, that sort of thing. And these are probably also going to be familiar to you if you watched my 2018 Pan That palette. First is the Lorac Pro 2. As you can see, it has some holes in it. I was much more successful in panning these shades. When I wear Fishnet and Ransom together, I tend to wear Cool Gray in the crease, so that will help me there. Say if I run out of Fishnet if I run out of Ransom before I run out of Fishnet, I can sub in Plum for that look and it will be fine. Navy actually goes really well with Peace as like an outer corner thing. Just some kind of deep navy blue tends to work really well with that. And for an inner corner highlight, I do have Beige right here. And the other one I have is my Bon Jovi Rockstar palette. This is not officially in here, but I would really like to finish Metallica this year. And it would also go really well with Peace. So yeah, it shouldn't take me much to finish it. I just have to actually use it. But I do have some mattes over here that would all work fine with this. I had wanted to hit pan on Alice Copper last year. I still kind of want to hit pan on it this year. I have Blink 1982 and Iron Maiden as far as inner corner highlights. And the Stroke is a deep navy blue that would also work well with Peace. I need to figure out something. I need to figure out a good look for the green shade, Graffiti. And I know I can like mix these together and stuff too, and I'm not afraid of wearing color, so that's not a problem with me. But yeah. And if I want a matte shade for like say Honey, I can go into either one of these palettes and pull that out. I can in theory wear Underground with Honey to get like a fairly standard neutral look. Just between these 2, it gives me a whole lot more range of stuff that I can do rather than if I was just pulling from this, which means these might be a little bit harder to use up. But maybe it'll keep me from wanting to pull my hair out like I was wanting to do at the end of 2018, even though some of these shades were in that. But hopefully that will help me out. I know some people have panned this before and I follow most of them, so I would definitely be going through their channels for look inspirations and whatnot. I know Pretty Pistol 86 panned this. Panning and stuff She panned this one year. I think it might have been last year. I'm not entirely sure. So, like I said, I definitely have some people that I can look through to get not color inspiration, but look inspiration. And we shall see how this goes. But this is the oldest palette in my collection. It needs to go. At the end of 2019, I don't care what's left, it needs to go. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you later. Bye.